All right, I want to welcome everybody to the family tree. Put your hands together, family. Come on,
buddy.
All right, good to see everybody. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Staying in check with things. We're going to get started. Come on in. More folks come on in. It's like everybody coming in at the same time.
Yeah, man, of course. You know how that is.
Come on in. Yes, we are still streaming on Facebook also. Big B, we should be over there. And if anyone missed the actual input to log in, make sure that you go to Facebook. You can go on to Dr. Paul Hopkins. You can see my page on Facebook or Big B over there.
Yes, sir, buddy. Yeah, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Come on. All right, come on. All right, we're going to get started here, Big B.
You got it, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, now.
All right, here we go. Bring it on down. We're going to get started. Hopefully everyone is doing good. Come on in. Invite somebody. You might want to send it over to somebody.
Yeah,
maybe send a link over to somebody. Let them know that we are on the Facebook. We are live. Family Tree, live. And in color.
The house. In the house,
remember
man.
that one? Live and in color. The old TV.
Things are all the way, man. I got to get myself all squared over. Things are looking crazy over here. Let me go. Okay.
All right. We got you, buddy. We got you.
Keep going. You just keep going. I got myself together here.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to get started. This is Dr. Paul and Big B, Bill 1L Morgan, the Family Tree. We want to welcome you to the Family Tree, and everything that we're doing here is all about holistic health. And if you're joining for the very first time, we invite you to the conversation. And let's not be the last time, but come on back anytime because we talk about holistic health and all that's going on. We call it the Family Tree because it's like the Family Tree. It's all about, that social security.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got to say it slow. Social security.
Yes,
there you go. Social security is not a check. It is your family. That means we represent the ancient laurel trees where we gather around these ancient laurel trees. And what that tree of life is where we talked about situations, problems, anything going on with the heart and mind. But also we prayed around that tree because guess what? That is your social security. It's not a check. So with that, your conversation today, hey, your situation may be answered today right on this program. That means you can join the conversation. If you're joining us for the very first time and you want to know how you can chat in or ask a question, go down to the menu bar and you can click on the reaction where you see the heart there. Big B, put your hand up there, buddy. Put your hand up and then you'll go into queue and we'll try to get to your question.
Yes, sir.
If you're someone that says, hey, I don't want to get in view. I just got a question. Well, if you got a question, go down to the chat box, click it in there, and Prophetess, AKA Finger. I don't know if she's in here.
She's in the house. She's right under you on my side.
She's right under here. Prophetess, how you doing over there?
I am doing wonderful. Had been doing summer camp all week in Lindenwold, New Jersey.
Oh, you right, girl. Yeah.
And I have been falling asleep as soon as I come home and was asleep until like 2 minutes ago.
Some kids wearing you out.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
But that's a good That's a good thing, right?
It is.
That's a good thing.
Yes, it is.
Well, thank you so much for all that you're doing. And any updates with us? Anything announcements you want to make today?
No announcements. Nothing new. Updates. Putting in some old information in the chat box about the Girl Self-Defense program.
Yes.
The photography class shoot. Cameras are not guns. I put that in the chat box.
Yes.
You can there's still time to join the Global University.
All right.
To get
that discount for $197.
Yes.
And you will end up with a beautiful certificate. It may take a little time to finish the class because you really, really want to be able to digest everything.
Right. Get it all in.
Breathe through it.
Get it all in.
And say, hey, I got my little degree, I got my little certificate. And then when somebody asks you a question, you don't have any information.
There you go, right there. See that, Prophet? Hey.
We are. That's right. Right.
So we want to take time. We want to get it. Once you are signed up, it's at your own pace. So sign up, register, and then you can take class at your own pace.
Yeah, that's what's pretty cool about it.
But you definitely want to get it while it's still a discount.
Yes, that's right. Limited time only. So we want to make sure limited time only. This is the time, and I want to give a shout out for all the new students that are coming in. They're coming in from all over the world, y'all. They're coming in from parts of Africa.
Oh, that's great, man.
Students coming from. I had one from Gambia.
That's
New one,
up.
also Kenya. Also parts of the United States.
That's my
California. Yep, there's a lot of new folks joining us tonight also. So we want to invite you. Congratulations. Stay in your chat box. You know, in your when you get enrolled to the program, you have your own portal. You have your own portal. So you in that portal, you can talk to other students from all over the world. So go in there if you're already a member and maybe you've already passed and you already went through the class. Well, go back in there and chat, because sometimes they want to talk to you. Say, what did you do to get through this thing? Because it's a lot of questions, and I dive in there and I'll drop a question in there for folks to introduce yourself. So we want to get the communication very tight between us, that you have any questions, we're always there for you. I want to give you a little tidbit tonight. I'm going to give you a real preview of one of the classes or the videos that we actually do on there. So some point in time this evening, I want to show you a little clip of some of the things that we're doing. So thank you, Prophet. Appreciate you.
Before you go, and before I go, I'm sorry. What was the discount code? Because it's not the same as I have, and I didn't write it down. What was the discount code?
Health 197.
Okay.
Health 197. It's actually, I did update it on there. So if you go to the website, you should see it on the website now. It was updated. Cool. Thank you so much for letting me know that it wasn't on there, because it was. And it's right it says scholarship code. It's a scholarship code.
Oh, scholarship code.
Scholarship code. And then when you go to check out, it just punch it in under code. It'll say enter code. You punch health 197 and you get the discount. All right. All right. Thank you so much, Prophets. We appreciate you so much. All right. All right. Let's see. If you're someone that may be calling by phone and you missed the prompt where it tells you how to actually log log in to ask or raise your hand, just let us know you're calling by phone and we'll try to get to you. We can't get to everybody, but we'll try our best. And then at the end, we'll get a transcript out to you, and we'll try to get that question. Maybe Big B can funnel the question on over to me. All right, so without further ado, we want to give our host with the most, Big B, Bill 1L Morgan. Let's give him a hand, y'all. Let's give him a hand.
Yo, man. How you doing?
What's up, buddy?
I'm doing well, actually. Well, since we don't have all that crazy water that you guys have. I'm sitting up here looking at 3 layers of clouds. The earth is crazy, man. Clouds are here. Then there's some a little further on, there's some further, and they move at different speeds. Can you believe that?
Okay,
That's crazy. I have my out of pocket experience. You know how I am. I'm a strange brother. What can I say, man?
Okay. All right. Big B, we got stuff.
Cam shaking his head. Watch out, Cam. I got you, man.
Big B, we got some stuff going on here, man.
Buddy.
Now we know not only is cyclospora actually the talk now of the nation right now, but now we got salmonella. We've been talking about salmonella for how many years? Forever.
Yeah.
Now it seems like it's now raising its ugly head. That's a bacteria. So we got parasite, we got bacteria. What is going on, Big B? These flu numbers, man, are they changing any?
Not really. Our numbers have actually been the same, man. We're at week 29 with this whole thing nationally. The number of specimens tested again is 19,590. The number of positive specimens are at 102, and that's 0.5%, Dr. P. And of course, the influenza A is at 79, which is 77.5%, and influenza B at 23, or 22.5%. And of course, our mortality surveillance rate at this point, my friend, at 0.03%. So what can I say?
All right.
I'm gonna be glad at the same time. I'm cautious. How that goes.
Yeah. So we're doing well. We're gonna keep our eyes on those numbers.
Yes.
Let's not forget that FIFA just rolled through here. So are we getting the repercussions of FIFA? But here's the one thing that's interesting. We were talking today. I was talking to someone, and we were talking about the cyclospora. Of course, cyclospora, I don't hear them saying a lot, but it really comes from fecal matter.
Yep.
So you got to say to yourself, wait a minute, where is this coming from that it would be getting on the fruits? And some say it's actually, remember, they are taking wastewater, and they're taking wastewater and putting it to organic foods. So we got to watch out, y'all. Watch out. If you start to get those numbers, I got some good information for you today. How you can find out more information about some of the there are going complaints now that you can be a part of this, talking to your congressional people and how you can make a difference just by signing petitions on making sure that your water is clean. And we don't want wastewater. We don't want recycled wastewater.
I know, man.
And how that's actually making an impact, because some cities are turning this over and making it their standard. So we'll talk about that. Okay. Big B, we're going to get started. And of course, we start off with testimonies. Okay. Anyone have a testimony? We say testimony time because we say, everybody's going through something. And sometimes you're going in the storm. Somebody's already in the storm. Sometimes you're coming out of a storm. No matter what the situation, we want to be the support for you. This is the support center. This is the family. So with that, no matter what you're going through, we want to support you along the way with your journey. You may have a testimony that's something you went through that can help somebody else. Some people say, I lost weight. I didn't realize that I was losing weight. Or blood pressure came down this week. I hear the testimony. It's only Wednesday, and I got nothing but flooded with testimonies. People calling me up, dropping me emails, let me know, yes, I'm doing well, Doc. I say, stay on point. Got it? So we open up the lines right now for anyone who has a question. Anything that's actually, they want to give a testimony on. This is just testimonies. And it may be something that you want to be congratulated on. We want to support you in the mission. All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Big B, the floor is officially open. Anyone have a testimony they want to share with the family?
Not all at one time, but come on, bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Come on now.
All right. Come on in. More folks coming in. Anybody want to share a testimony? How's everybody's blood pressure? And were you able to work out? Did you do anything? All right. Anybody have a testimony?
Go ahead, Ron. Just saying, you can tell us. I know you're back there hiding now, and you didn't have a hand up, but you can tell everybody how good looking you are. What can I say?
Good evening, family. I have a testimony.
All right, Patricia.
All right, Patricia.
How are you?
All right, doing well.
Mine's is a small one. I mean, it's not small, but
there's no small testimonies. That's right.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it's about the castor oil, Dr. Paul. Mm-hmm. And I was using the castor oil on my eyes like you showed us to do. Mm-hmm. And it's been months now since I've been using it. Mm-hmm. And my eyelashes have grown.
What?
I had short, stubby eyelashes.
Go ahead, girl.
You had short, stubby. I've never used that expression, stubby.
But they have grown. I'm sure.
Yes.
And my daughter even noticed it. And then if I put on like just a little bit mascara, it makes them longer.
Oh, wow. Go with your bad self, girl.
That's what? Patricia, you about to put the eyelash industry out of business. How about that? All right, everybody, come on mute for Patricia.
That's what's up. That's great. That's great.
That's good. Go ahead and take your glasses off and show us real quick. Show your glasses off.
Go ahead.
There you go. There you go.
Uh-oh. Hey, Dr. P, watch out. I might put it on my head next. But I can go make some hair.
You gonna put...
Yeah,
it works,
on my head,
it works. Congratulations.
So it works.
Yeah, congrats. That's great. I'm glad to hear that.
That's
Patricia.
Awesome. That's awesome.
That's great, man.
Keep up the great work. We say apply the principle. That's right. Apply the principle.
Amen.
It works.
Amen, brother.
It works. That's right.
Thank you.
Congratulations. All right.
Yeah,
all right.
One.
Okay.
Grand risings, everyone.
All right, Nitha, go right ahead.
Hey, Nitha. Mm-hmm.
Well, I went to the podiatrist yesterday, and I've been diagnosed with diabetes. I don't claim it. They said I had it, so I'm doing what I need to do. And I hadn't seen her in 4 years, and I went there. She said, "Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in 4 years." I said, "I know." And then she treated both of us, and I told her my husband had transitioned. So she checked my feet, and she said, well, her assistant, who when I came in asked me, any problems, any this, any that, any calluses, any this. And I said, well, no, I used to have calluses for several years, but I don't have any anymore. So when the doctor came in and examined my feet, she said, everything is really good. I said, I do have some neuropathy, but I can feel. I felt everything. She said, my gosh, you felt everything. You even gave me some extra yeses. So, but anyway, She said, I'm going to send a note to your doctor. I'll see you next year. She said, because your feet are beautiful.
Go ahead with your bad self. Well,
And I
All
said, well,
right. All right. All
I've had
right.
calluses I dealt with for years. I had
Mm.
an ingrown toenail. I said, but no longer. And I told her it's due to my castor oil and my clove oil.
There you go.
well.
You dropped
See,
us some
there you go.
gems right
Drop,
before
drop,
you
drop.
left, right? You dropped some
Bam, drop the
gems.
mic.
Everybody
See,
come off mute for Anitha.
Bam, drop the
Everybody
mic
come
on us.
off mute.
Yeah, that
Great.
castor oil ain't no joke.
Great, that's great. That's great.
Awesome.
That castor oil.
Castor oil.
That's
Castor
Yes.
right.
oil. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Miracle worker.
you
Yes.
know,
And
and I
Make
was a
sure
little
it's
late getting on
organic.
the Zoom because I was busy talking to a family tree member, giving her the recipe.
That's all right.
That's right.
See, that's
See
what it's
there?
all
You
about.
could be
Family
working off the
dedicated,
clock.
boy.
There you go. There
Yes,
you go.
indeed. You know,
It's
I
amazing
get
because
paid
Mhm,
very well because my
mhm.
father up above pays me very well.
There
Well,
you
Yeah,
go.
I
I
There
know
you
see.
that's
go.
right.
There
I
you
I
go.
know
There
sure.
that's
you
right.
go.
Yes, sir.
Amen
Mhm.
on that.
God
All
bless.
right, great testimony. Great testimony. Yeah, you know
Mm-hmm.
the
Beautiful
the
feet.
ongoing effects of what the ricinoleic acid of the castor oil does. It just goes on and on. I mean, you can talk about even everyone knows that back in the day, that's all people used to use for breaking down plaque all over the body. And
Mm-hmm.
here's the one thing that it also does. I don't speak about it enough, but I should. It moves chi in the body, which is your energy, stagnant energy. So that
Right.
means it changes your mood a little bit.
Well,
Yes,
well,
absolutely. Changes your
well.
mood, gets you into a state. You know, women of the Pacific Rim take it and put it on their bellies, and it helps them with dealing with fibroid cyst tumors, things like that, but it
Mm-hmm.
also helps them with digestion issues. So it's very medicinal in so many ways around the world that you put this on the skin, it's going to penetrate right into the derma, right where it needs to
Mm-hmm.
go. So
Mm-hmm.
thank you for that testimony. We appreciate you. All right. Who else we have here, Big B? Come on, folks. Come on in.
Is
Come
that
on.
Marcy?
I have one.
Hey, Marcy.
Peace, family. Well, I had a cataracts removed about a month or so, 2 months ago, and they said that my pressure was really high. It was like 25, 26 in the eyes. So I've been doing my castor oil and also doing my Dr. Christopher drops,
Mm-hmm.
washing my eyes out. I went there last Thursday and my pressure is 14, 15.
Wow, wow, wow. Right. That's what's up.
And the other
so
thing is,
so my question is always, what did they say to you? What did they say to you when they came back with the numbers?
well, he said, "You're doing whatever you're doing." Well, he knows I'm a musician, so I said, "I've been just singing to my eyes and just praising."
So what was your range? What was your range before that?
24, 26.
Okay, so you dropped considerably. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
that's it. That's good.
The other
Yeah,
thing,
that's
the other thing is, I have this corn. They thought they might have to cut it, but I've been
mm-hmm,
doing. I think to Nitha about the castor oil and the clove oil.
mm-hmm,
I don't even
mm-hmm.
have pads on my corn. I'm not limping no more, and I walk gracefully now. Thank you
Go
very
ahead.
much.
Go ahead with your bad self.
Everybody
Gracefully,
come
go
off
ahead.
mute.
Go ahead now.
Everybody
That's what's
come
up.
off mute.
Gracefully and fast.
I heard that
Yes.
gracefully and fast. Go ahead
Yeah,
with your
she'll
bad
leave
self.
you.
She got to walk on now. She got to walk on.
Well,
Congratulations.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Everybody come off mute for her.
that's right. That's
Yes,
what's up. That's
absolutely.
what's up.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congrats, congrats, congrats. See
Congratulations.
there?
Good work.
Hey, sir.
That's
Congratulations.
great. See?
Congratulations.
Hello.
Boy, I'm
Mhm.
telling you,
Yeah.
it just works. It works.
It
Hello.
It works,
works.
man.
Remember, if you're doing it 4-to-1,
Hi.
4-to-1, you know, you can actually do 4-to-1. Make
Good.
sure
How are
that you're
you?
keeping that and applying that principle. All right. Okay. Is
Dr.
anyone
Paul,
else? Yes.
yeah,
Anyone else?
before we go on, I put the formula in the because you just said 4-to-1. They don't know what
Mm-hmm.
4-to-1 is, but it
Mm-hmm.
is in the chat and it's under intestinal cleaning.
Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. So castor oil and clove oil. That's what we're looking at. So it's 4-to-1. It's in the chat. So you want to do 4 parts castor oil, 1 part clove. Okay. And that's what we use to actually, of course, you need a carrier when you're dealing with clove because it's very strong. So when you're doing that, 1 penetrates the derma. You put that together, it goes directly into the source. Excellent for aches and pains and inflammation. So not only is it breaking up, stagnation, but it also alkalizes the joint, the ligament, the connective tissue. So this is good for if you've had an ACL, if you had a meniscus tear, if you're someone that just has issues with ankles or feet, just like Nitha is saying, and also Marcy, if you're putting it on your feet, it actually penetrates those areas and breaks down that tough stuff that's going on in the legs and gets the stagnation going when there's lymphatic blockage. So it's all good. This thing can't stop blessing. I tell you, can't see God, you ain't looking.
I know that's right. Yes, sir, buddy. All day long.
Keep up the good work, y'all. Keep it up. Keep it up. All right. Who else we got?
Yes.
Dr. Paul,
That's Joan.
what do you measure it with?
Whatever is 4 to 1. 4 to 1. It's your
teaspoon.
It can be based on whatever your coverage area. So whatever you decide to use. So if it's teaspoon, tablespoon, or whatever you use, it's always 4 to 1. Yeah.
Or the droplet that's in the bottle.
Yep.
The droplet that's in the bottle.
So it's always 4 measurements to 1. Okay. Ratio. All right. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Good stuff.
Hi, Dr. Paul. I have a testimony.
All right.
Okay. Who is that?
This is Renee.
Renee Tucker.
Hey, Renee. Hey, Dr. Renee. What's going on?
I'm doing well. How about you?
All right now.
So I kind of been keeping you updated, but I wanted to share with the group. So when I came to see you back in March, I was dealing with some fibroids that they wanted to do surgery on. And I refused to get surgery because I'm a woman of a certain age. And I want to go with all my body parts.
Well, hallelujah.
So I started with the water. I started with the green drink. I started with the pescatarian lifestyle. I used to have severe pain, and it would come randomly, sometimes a couple times a month, sometimes once a month. But since March, I have not had any pain from those fibroids. I'm not sure if they shrunk or not because I have not went back to get an MRI, CT scan, etc. But the point for me is, and the only reason that I went to the provider was because I was in severe pain. So I have not had any pain since March, and I'm just plugging along.
Yeah, everybody come on
mute for Dr.
Renee. That is awesome. Yes. Absolutely.
Congrats.
Absolutely. Congratulations. Dr. Renee, she's been texting me like they say, what's good, and we've been keeping in communication. And yes, what a great time. Thank you for sharing that testimony because people need to hear that. People need to hear that it is possible. Yeah. It's worth it just not to be in pain. How about that?
Man, who you telling?
Lord, yes.
Yeah, yes. And you can know that no matter what the situation, the goal that we're looking for when we go back to get reassessed is 1%. You remember 1% is considered significant in the medical and the pharmaceutical industry. So if you can beat it by 1%, and I think you're going to do better than 1%. I kind of got that feeling.
I think so too, because they wanted to get rid of my lady parts, and I'm like, well, I don't want any more kids, but I still want to go with them.
That's right. That's right.
Well, I know that's right.
See, that's the system. The allopathic concept.
Hormonally.
Yep, exactly. See, the allopathic concept is to cut, rip, or burn it out. We say no, because that can cause other problems. Just like you said, Kamara, it could be causing hormonal issues.
Exactly.
So we want to keep it and do. You got to show. You know what I always say? You got to show me that God's system don't work first. How about that? You got to show me what God said don't work first. And if I don't do the proper things with exercise and eating right and just modifying the very things that I know that I'm really off on, then if there's something that has to be done structurally, because sometimes it has to be done, then you can move forward. But if you got a testimony and you feeling better, I can't wait to get the results when you come back. I'm telling you, I think it's going to be a shout. So everybody give her one more hand. Dr. Renee, let's give her a hand one more time, y'all. Come on.
Indeed. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Make it all worth it. Make it all worth it.
Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work.
Good work.
Yep. All right. Who else? We got a testimony. Any more testimonies?
Yeah, I have a testimony, Dr. Paul.
Every time. There goes Deke. That's Deke.
Hey, how
I
you
love
doing?
it. Hey, Big B, hold up. Before you start, Deke, I know this is a good one because he always show up with the awards on his pictures.
Well,
Go ahead, Deke. Go ahead, brother.
Thank you. I'm happy to say last week was my last outdoor track meet for the season, and but it's kind of crazy. I think it's an example of don't always don't get ready, but be ready. So I participated in the Pennsylvania Senior Games last Thursday, and it was all the way up near Penn State. So it was a 3-hour drive. So imagine this. This is where it gets chaotic. 3 hours. I get out my car after driving 3 hours. I go up the stadium steps. Before I knew it, I hear an announcer says, all 1,500-meter runners report. First call. And I'm like, what? So I only had time to get my bib, go change my clothes, and jog to the starting line. I had like maybe 2 or 3 minutes to maybe 5 minutes to kind of trot around, and I had no time to think about my Achilles pain or nothing. I was just like, oh man, I'm going to run this because with the Pennsylvania the senior games, each state has the senior games each year. Yeah, but but they have a national senior games every other year. But the way to get to the national senior games is that you have to come in the top 3 in your state in each event. So I was like, oh, okay, just get the goal. Goal is just qualified. So I basically kind of like, I guess it was in stiff pain and I was not pain, but just ran in stiff because no warm up. So I ran the 1,500, or I jogged it, I guess you could say. I finished second in that, and maybe an hour later I ran the 800, and I got first in that my age group. So
okay, all right. Shout out to us,
playing with
Deke.
Dino.
Everybody, come off mute.
That's what's up.
Deke.
Congrats, Deke. That's
all
up,
right.
Man.
Congratulations, brother.
Oh yeah, my times were real slow, but I achieved the goal, and that's to punch my ticket to the National Senior Games next year, which is in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
See, when I grow up, I'll be just like Deke, man.
Let me tell you, congratulations, my brother. Congratulations. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
sir.
Yes. Keep up the great work, man. You're doing great stuff, man. You know, and like you said, you have to set those personal goals. And, you know, the things that people don't realize what it takes to get prepared for an event, you know, like that. They don't realize what it takes. You know, and if the weather's not right, you could wake up with the aches and the pains and the joints.
And some. Yes, Lord.
And they had a long drive, 3-hour ride up there.
Yes, 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Wow. It's a wonder you could walk, man. What you talking about?
Good stuff, Deke. Good stuff. Hey, man, keep us up to date on your great accomplishments, man. We love these stories, man. We love them. Okay? Yes, All right. Anyone else have a testimony before we go to the lines? Anyone have another testimony or anything on your heart?
This is a small one.
There's no small ones, Ron. Come on now. There is no small
I told you Ron was hiding in the cut. I could see it all over.
Try to slide in there. Like, yeah, I got a small one. Go ahead, Ron. What's up, buddy?
The fall, you know, I've been on the Crystal Geyser water. And what I noticed, why is my urine so clear now? Totally clear. I'm like, it's supposed to have some color.
So is that a question? Are you asking or you answering? Is that a question, Ron?
I don't know.
I think Ron is getting an epiphany moment here. It's an epiphany moment.
Well, if you're
Ron,
doing your water, right?
If you're keeping your urine clear, it should have a slight yellow tint to it.
Yeah, just a slight.
It's slight yellow tint, not too white, not too clear, because that means it may be moving a little bit too fast. But as long as you have a nice little tint, you know, that's really good water. That's, you know, we say not a lot of density and not a lot of particulates and things that are in it, and it's clean. That's really good. Okay. That's good.
Okay.
So
I'm just wondering.
He was worried there for a second. Am I too clean inside?
Well, let me tell you, that means it's moving. That's right. It's moving.
That's exactly
That's
right. Yes,
Keep
sir.
it
Yes,
moving,
sir.
Ron. Everybody come off mute for Ron. Let's come on, Ron.
See, I knew it. I knew it. I told you. I saw him earlier. I said, look at laying in the cut. He ready.
Go, Ron. Congratulations.
Thank you, everybody.
That's right.
Congratulations, Ron.
Oh, man.
All right, Ron. Good stuff. There's no small testimonies,
No,
Ron.
man.
That's a major
No such
testimony.
thing.
I tell you. Okay, we're gonna get started. If
I
anyone
have a
else?
testimony, Dr. Paul.
Okay, that sounds like Dr. Clarenda.
That's right. That's right.
Yes, I'm on my phone. My laptop is sick. But I had been having some episodes of shortness of breath. Couldn't quite figure out what it was. So I went to my cardiologist and everything was fine. I knew it would be. So then I decided I'd go to my pulmonologist. That's the one that tried to make me have a heart attack by telling me what my blood pressure was when it wasn't. So I went and had a spirometry test done. And when I went back for my results, the tech that did the spirometry said, don't be surprised if he tells you you may have some asthma. So I went back to see him and he said he couldn't find anything. So once we sat and talked and realized that when I work out, I concentrate on my respirations, exerting on the exhaling on the exertion. But when I'm walking and carrying my backpack for work, I generally don't. And that's when I'm having the issue. So all's good.
Yes. See, that was the discovery moment. That was the aha point, right? That was the aha. Yes. Congratulations, Dr. Gray. Everybody come on in, y'all.
Doc, you know what? Repeat that so folks understand what you just said. Because I don't think a lot of people understand that. The difference between the two.
Yes. See, what's happening is when you reach the highest point of the exertion, that's supposed to be your exhale. Many people are holding their breath. That's also when they're exercising. People are exercising and they're breathing wrong. Just like when I say breathe right, people breathing all up in the chest. Top, or chest breathing or mouth breathing. And then next thing you know, you're going to pass out if you don't start breathing right. But it's like we get so caught up. And like you said, you throw your backpack on your shoulder and you're moving and you just might not be aware of it. But it's an aha point. That's amazing. So I would say make sure, remember when you breathe in, what is it? The diaphragm comes out. That's where your stomach comes out, right? That's when you're filling up. Blow out through pursed lip, like you're breathing out of a straw. That's an aha moment right there.
Yeah,
I had
indeed.
Yeah, I get a lot of people that work out, and they said, you know what? Every time I'm doing my push-ups or something, I feel like I'm going to pass out. I said, that's because you ain't breathing.
Okay.
Not breathing. Yeah, when you're exertion, the point of exertion or the point where you're pushing off or pulling in, that's the time you exhale. That's the whole point. If you have a good someone that's really a good trainer, they'll make sure they monitor you, because if you're not paying attention, you just get caught up. So thank you, Dr. Renda. That's a very, very good point. Very, very good point. Yep. Thank you so much.
Okay.
All right.
Anybody else?
Anybody else? Come on in. We got more folks coming on in. Give a shout out over on Facebook side, y'all. Who's on Facebook over there?
Look, there's a whole bunch of people on Facebook. You got Kim Wheel over there. You've got Eva Carter on Facebook. You've got Natalia Cooper on Facebook. You got Nasir Butler on Facebook.
That's our
Paul
favorite.
Williams on Facebook.
That's our
KK's over
favorite
there.
tax preparer
Veronica
over there.
Abdullah from Facebook. Hey, I see Veronica, Michelle's Sylvester. Veronica.
We got James Mitchell
at Ranch Hope, man, at the school. What's up, Veronica?
What's up, y'all? We got Chef James is in the house.
Yeah, man. We have a new Tanya's in it. Tanya's new with us tonight. She's
all right.
Yes, sir, man.
Congratulations.
It's great to have everybody here, buddy. Yeah, man.
All right. Anyone else? If not, we're going to go to our Q&A. Or before you start that, I want to give y'all a little, we say, preview. How about that? All right. Is everybody good? Anybody ever have any more testimonies?
I do. I have testimony.
You got a testimony? Oh, okay, go ahead.
I just wanted to share with Dr. Brenda and Ms. Neitha that my brother had came back from his doctors. They were talking about his cholesterol, and I shared the video with him that they did. it to his doctor, and his doctor watched it. I haven't got the results back, but I just wanted to share that that I passed that information.
Somebody, can you make sure
who is that?
Frida, can you mute yourself?
Mute
Because I can
yourself,
barely
Frida.
hear you.
I got it. Go ahead.
Okay,
I got it.
all right.
I got it.
Thank you. We got you. We got you.
Okay.
We got you. All right. Can you repeat that, Katrina?
Katrina, go ahead.
Okay, so I what I was saying was that my brother had a physical, and his doctor said that his cholesterol was kind of high, and she gave him the numbers or whatever. So I told him, I shared the video that Dr. Clorinda and Miss Neetha made for him, and I sent it to him, and then he shared the video with his doctor. And so I haven't gotten the results back, but I just wanted to let them know that their hard work didn't go unnoticed, that I was able to share that with my brother.
All right.
Yes,
all right.
absolutely, absolutely. Congratulations. Let's give her a hand. Thank you, Dr. Clorinda, Dr. Yes, and Neetha and Big B. And that is a great video. And Katrina, stay on point. I'm so glad. Make sure you get some feedback from them, because that's important. That's important to get feedback and to stay on a lot of the doctors, because they want to learn also. A lot of times they don't get challenged on those points.
Yeah,
so,
indeed.
they have to get challenged on these points to see when a patient does well, you should be asking questions.
Amen.
What did they
Amen.
do?
Yes,
What did
sir.
they do?
Yes, sir.
So I can share this with my other patients, and my understanding is sometimes that doesn't happen, and it becomes a disservice to everybody that overall they're servicing. So congratulations with that. And again, thank you so much for sharing. All right. Who else we have here?
Anybody else with a testimony?
Anyone else? All right.
Okay.
If not, we're going to go to. All right.
Just,
I want to.
Dr.
Go
Paul,
ahead, Don. Go ahead, Providence.
Just check to make sure there's nobody in the waiting room.
Nobody's in the waiting room.
Okay,
Nobody's in there. Nobody's in. Yep. Everybody looks like everybody's accounted for.
Okay. I got a question from Valerie over here, Dr. P. Says, what do you think about this product for women? It's I don't know if it's a brand name, but vitamin D3 and K2. I guess it's from True Nutra. That's a brand.
That's a brand name. See, the key with brand names, just make sure there's no processes, anything that's added to it. If there's anything that's done, they made the commitment to be organic. Those are the things that I look for. I would have to look at the brand. As long as it's D3, of course, D3 is, cholecalciferol. Okay, cholecalciferol. And of course, D2 is ergocalciferol. So with the whole point, you got to make sure, the right one you're getting. And of course, the time and season means how many IUs you get. So we're looking at fall and going into, we're in summer right now. So we're looking at about 5,000 IUs is where you're looking at traditionally. And then when the fall and the winter comes back around, you're looking at about 10,000 IUs. So liquid is the best. Liquid is the best. I tend to gravitate towards the liquid version first. And the brand that I recommend is called Blue Bonnet. Blue Bonnet. Yeah.
Okay. All right. All right, Dr. B, it's sort of like a question and a comment at the same time from Michelle on Facebook. She says, people don't believe that if you are mineral deficient, that diseases won't develop. Can vitamin deficiency be the cause of most diseases like polio, measles, etc.?
Hey, we can say that all dis-ease is a form of what? It's the word. It's right in our face.
That's right.
Ease is balance. Dis-ease means imbalance. That's all it means.
That means you're sick.
You can technically say, you can really say that all imbalances are some form of a malnutrition. Because you got to think about it. What was before hospitals and doctors and these, methods of pharmaceuticals and things like that? It was just the woods. It was the green.
Yeah,
it was
man.
God's green land. And that we took the herbs and the knowledge of the herbs, that was given to us from God. Okay, because we got to call it what it is.
Yeah.
When they say, when you go to all cultures and look at the foundation for which they come, they always say, well, what made y'all do what y'all do? It always comes back to say God told us to do it this way. Matter of fact, some of the herbs themselves are named in the lore. We say oral tradition are actually named in that. One of them is angelica root. angelica root, which is primarily called, they call it Don Quay right now, but it's actually angelica root. It was used, and they said the Lord was that God said, you know what? I'm going to give them something along with the golden seal. These were all things that was said. We're going to give this energy to man to bring them back out of the things of viruses and bacteria and all the things that are going on. These are the lores and the stories of the people. One that comes to mind also is the neem tree. You remember the neem tree? Everybody know what the neem is. NEEM. The neem.
Absolutely.
The neem. The lore of the neem was that the angel was planting a tree. God told me, y'all, work with me, y'all. The angel was planting a tree and had the blessings in a sack. So as the angel was, fixing the tree and fixing the leaves and putting the blessings on the tree, the angel took off. And as he took off, he stumbled. An extra amount of blessings flipped over and filled on the tree. So that's the story of neem. How about that? So that tree has a little bit more blessings than any of the other trees. So if you're in places like certain parts of the world, like places like India, if you put a neem tree in your backyard, you will have luck all the days of your life because it feeds all life itself. Wow. See that? That's all the lore. Ain't that wonderful?
Yeah.
That's a beautiful story. That's an oral tradition story that was given to us, but we see the powerful effects of what neem does, just what Gandhi used it for. Y'all thought he was starving when he was captured and he was in prison. You just saw him sitting in the cage and he had a glass of water.
He's just chilling.
And he had a couple of leaves laying there. They said, poor thing, he looked like he needed a sandwich. No, he was
he needed a sandwich.
He was sitting, he had the neem leaves right there. If you look at some pictures online, you're gonna see the neem. So he was just eating there. He thought they was starving him out. I'm good. I'm just going.
I know that's right.
My neem, got my neem leaves, and then I got this. Got that water. So ain't that interesting? Water and greens. How about that?
Well,
all right. That's all I'm gonna say.
Don't you know?
That's
all. Don't you know? Okay.
All right, who else is next? Big B, let me do this first. I want to give some more folks in.
Yep.
I want to share with the family. I said I was always going to give a preview. Some folks have been asking more questions about the university and the classes that we're doing. This master class is really something that's been pressed on my heart because you remember what really hit me in the last couple of weeks is that God is really dropping it on my heart because of the fact that we're looking at when the numbers came out that they said the youth in the ages of 14 years old, 14 to 18, have some of the highest levels of chronic disease is in that demographic, 14 to like 18. I mean, it's getting younger. And that means that also you have things like juvenile dialysis, pediatric dialysis. We are really in a state where it has a lot to do with the children don't know anything about this. They're just doing what mom and dad tell them to do. But it's the parents that we have to start to educate. We got to get the parents and everybody up on speed. So each one teach one. That's why I said this class is something that gives you fundamentals. So today I want to give you a little preview. Y'all want a preview?
Bring it on,
I'm going to give
buddy.
you a little preview of the class structure in the class of www.globalmiu.com. You can go to the website and order the class. We are having a special right now, but I want to show you a little tidbit. And this one was going back to the nitrite and the nitrate testers. You remember the nitrate testers? I'm going to tell you, with all this stuff with the cyclospora going on, you need to be testing your food. So I want to give you a little preview of one of the classes that I actually taught on video. This one is actually, of course, all the entire course. There's about 87 lessons and about an hour worth of video. Here's one of the videos that we did. So I want to pull that up, Big B. Make sure, let me know if you can see it, okay? Okay, can you hear me, Big B? All right.
I can. Yes, I can. Huh?
Okay, got you. All right, can you see it?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, here we go. Hey, family, we're back. We're almost through your segments that talk about the importance of food. But I wanted to give you a little add piece to your arsenal of information that you're getting. And that is this thing called the green tester. The green tester is a device that is actually used to measure the amount of nitrates that are in our foods right now. And nitrites or nitrates have become a problem. All fruits and vegetables have some level of nitrates, even meats and fish. So because of the mass amounts of what we call industrial revolution of spraying, trying to mass produce in such ways to produce more and more and more, money, greed, y'all know what I mean, it actually causes now an overflow of this saturation in our soils. So what happens is now what has normally been good for our bodies, which is nitrates, which is good for flexibility in the arteries and veins. It helps to keep blood pressure down. It also is good for other things with neuropathy. But when it becomes so high to a point where it becomes now toxic level, it's past the normal toxicity level, now it becomes a problem. So now that's where we want to add this tidbit for you. This is called a green tester. And this green tester is just maybe one of many that you'll find out in the industry. And you can go right on Amazon or any pretty much social media and shopping networks and find this device right here. This device is a very handy tool, and I say that this is probably one of the best things you want to get during the time when you're testing food for your family. So what are we going to do? We have an assortment of things we're going to test today. So this device, actually when we turn it on, and we're going to show you how this works, we will use it as a probe. We'll test each and every one of the products and tell you what's normal and if it's over the limit of what is considered safe to eat. So with that, we're going to dive into the green tester today and how you need to get one of these for your family. And if you're consuming, make sure you're not getting the accelerated levels of toxicity with nitrites and nitrates. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is test a few items that we have here. We have a bell pepper, red bell pepper. We have a red onion, okay, good alliums, tomato, and we have some garlic. With these 4 items, we're going to test to see right now. These are considered to be organic. And in most stores, they will usually start with usually a number 9. So the 4-digit number that you're looking for, usually if it starts with a number 9, that means it's organic. 3s and 4s, of course, are conventional. Conventional, we know that they might have modified the seed, the soil, sometimes both, or they've sprayed it. One of the top sprays that they're putting on there is called chlorpyrifos. So we want to make sure without any chemicals, what are the nitrite levels? And that's where this device comes in. So the first thing we're going to test the bell pepper, all right? So of course on our green tester, we want to basically turn it on. It looks like the size of a cell phone, really. So we're going to do a reveal right here so that you can see. So when it shows up, it's going to show fruit, vegetables, meat, and fish. And with that, we're going to hit vegetables. And with the vegetables, we're going to scroll down, and it gives you a list of all the different vegetables. We're going to hit bell pepper. And as we hit bell pepper, now remember, as I said before, all fruits and vegetables have a level of nitrites. So this particular device, which is very handy, actually tells you what the normal range of a bell pepper's nitrates are. And in this case is 260 milligrams. Got it? 260 milligrams. So with that, we're going to see what's going on. Is this a healthy bell pepper? All right. So with that, we remove the cap from the bottom, which is your probe. Okay. The probe is actually here. It actually tells you 250, 260 is milligrams is considered safe. So now insert the probe. Take your bell pepper and then it press. In 2 seconds, it should tell us if it's any good. And yes, it's green. That means it's good. So with that being the case, we now know that it's less than 30. So this is real good. Next, we have the tomato. So let's go back to the main page, go back to the vegetables, and when we scroll down, we're going to go to the tomatoes, and it's very list is very extensive. So there's a lot of fruits and vegetables, even some vegetables on here that I haven't even heard or seen in a long time. But they've actually pulled them out. So tomato, and the normal tomato is 300 milligrams of nitrites. So you have a typical red, tomato, and with that it says insert probe. Now you should clean these after every one. So after every one, you should clean it. So that is something that you should do. Make sure you clean every one. Some people will use other methods or actually using water. I don't think you have to do that extremities with that, but you don't have to be as extreme, but just basically just clean it from the top. Okay, now add it to the tomato. It says click the measurement. And guess what? 100. It passed also. So these are good. So it says out of 300, this one was 100. So that means we're in good shape. So far, so good with our organics. Next one, let's clean it off a little bit. Next one is the red onion. Let's go to the red onion. And let me tell you, it's not always going to be clear. Sometimes you'll think that you have organic, and we've actually gone through, I had to throw away an entire watermelon, cantaloupe, and several other fruits and vegetables when I actually first bought this. So it does allow you to know what is in the food. So we're going to go now to the onions. Okay, we're going to go back to here. Onions. And with the onions right now, the normal nitrite level for an onion is 80 milligrams. Got it? 80 milligrams of nitrites. So with that, that's considered safe. These are the alliums or the sulfur. So this is very good. Of course, we want this in our diet because especially for those with diabetes, high blood pressure, it dilates, opens up those arteries and veins, bring that blood pressure down. So with it, it says insert probe. Mash it. And yes, it passed also. Less than 30 milligrams. And the last one we're going to test is garlic. We're going to clean our probe. And then once we're going to go back over. Last one we're going to check for is going to be the garlic. And the garlic, normal garlic is 70 milligrams. And now we're going to test it. This is, of course, we say all organic. We did shop organic. Insert probe. Hit the measurement. And wow, no good. Look at that, 3,400. This garlic is considered unsafe. Y'all looking at that? It actually tells 3,300. Excessive nitrite content suggests
mercy.
is unsafe. I have another theory and understanding. Those things, because of the saturation of the soil, they're putting the extra nitrites in the soil, trying to make things grow faster. So that means most things that are in the soil that are root vegetables, beets, radish, things like even garlic or even celery, have all tend to show levels of high nitrates. So that's why this device is very, very important. Watermelon, cantaloupe, all of these things that are on the earth, that sit on the earth, and or either in the earth, you have to check it, because that's the importance of this thing called the green tester or nitrite tester. This is something that I suggest everyone get. This is your tidbit additive that I believe everybody should have in their home. So keep one, get one. Make sure you test all your foods. And remember, always wash it with baking soda, aluminum free. The best brand would be Bob's Red Mill. That's a good one. So get your green tester. Make sure you check all your food before you bring it in. You'd be surprised. So check in with us. Moving to the next segment. We'll be right back. All right. You see how we go into it.
Man? Yeah, buddy.
Did you see how, that nitrite was so up to 3,300? Now, when I first got this thing, I took it and I threw away a whole watermelon. And the watermelon, I was sad because I just got it, Big B.
Yeah,
seed, and I want to be very clear: seed with seeds. This one had
with seeds now.
With seeds.
Thank you for reminding me, Dr. Paul.
Yeah. So we have to just stay on top of it. Yep. You got your device. You got yours. There you go. Show
Remember,
it up.
I said you put your stuff in the cart and you test it. Then nobody will.
It won't get on you for messing up
your day.
Go
up to the food and stab it. Put it in the cart and discreetly test it.
Now I'm going to say a disclaimer.
I'm going to punch everything in the store. Come on.
Now, Kamara, you going to get me in trouble now. I said, what you want to do is, here's what I would say. I would say, because it really spikes your intuition that maybe, wait a minute, my curiosity is off the chart right now. What about that over there? What about that? So here's what I say. I would say, don't go to, stabbing and jabbing everything, because they might think you crazy. And
that's right.
Right?
So you never know who's watching you or if the cameras are on. But if you plan on, here's what I say, be fair. If you plan on buying and purchasing the actual fruit or vegetable, test it. And if it comes up high, call the produce manager and say, hey, you know what? Look what's going on here. Do you know about what's going on here? So therefore, you won't feel so guilty. How about that?
Yeah. And now that they learn and helps other customers.
It helps them learn also, because they are not aware of what's happening with these foods. And now here we go. You saw if I were to take, like, for example, I had celery, I had beets, I had radish. I test all these things, and I had watermelon. I had a lot of things that I had to eventually throw away. They were considered organic. So what stops me from sitting there and juicing all of these things, thinking that I'm doing well, and not knowing that the levels of nitrates, which are so high, could be causing and the trigger for your high blood pressure? How about that?
So very true.
Because excess amount of nitrites will actually cause hardening of the arteries. It can cause a lot of other problems. It can cause a reverse effect of what they do when they're in balance. So keep that in mind. I thought I would share that with you. Again, go to the website if you want to still join the university. We're doing that. Of course, there's several other videos that I go into. I go into salt. I talk about pretty much everything that's going on with, the history of naturopathy, allopathic, systems, where it comes from, the origins, and we break it all the way down to the bioengineering of what you're seeing today. So be a part of the class. Go to www.globalmiu.com. All right. Actually, we are doing a special, and the special is health $197. If you punch in health $197, you get a serious discount over $100 on the discount. All right, so it's on limited time only. We're trying to get everybody in. Make sure each one teach one. All right, family.
That's right. That's right.
What's the name of that green test? Is green test what?
Green test. It's called green test. Yep.
Just punch in green test.
Yeah, green test. And that's
in the chat box.
The motto is 2F black.
2F black, right?
2F black.
It's in the chat, Jay.
All right, appreciate it.
All right, so let's go to the questions. Anyone else have questions? Let's go to the lines there, buddy.
Okay. All right. Why don't we get some inside? It's about 8:21. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 folks inside. We don't get lost.
Okay.
And Dr. N, you be careful. Dr. N is out walking. Doc, I see him. I don't want to run into nobody.
What's up, Doc?
All right. Nitha's up, and then Karen and Teresa. Nitha?
Yes. I want to say, first of all, the class is great. I've taken it a couple of months ago. As a matter of fact, my son wants to take it. So his birthday coming up in November. So I think that'll be a good birthday gift for him to do it now.
Oh, yes.
So, yes. It's a good birthday gift.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I want to say, you were talking about the parasites, the cyclospores and the different bacteria and infections. I want to put this out there for everyone to maybe start doing. Because we're probably going to eventually, or I may do it, a piece on oral health, which is so important because people are not doing their oral health correctly.
Yes,
You
yes,
know,
yes.
but since I've been having that problem with that tooth, you know, because the diabetes can, and if you have diabetes, that can really cause problem with your gums. If your gums aren't healthy, you're going to lose your teeth. So what I have been doing 3 times a week, I've been doing gum treatments.
Okay.
And I noticed, it has been helping with this area that I have. And the gum treatment is I got from you, Dr. Paul, which I take the principles from you, and I put my own thing together. I said, well, if this helps this, let me put this together and see how this is going to work.
The wheels start rolling, don't they? The wheels start rolling, boy. Let me tell you.
Moments.
And that's
absolutely.
Yes.
You know what? You get up in the morning and you got a choice and a chance and that God gives you and the wisdom, and I put it to work.
That's right.
That's
So
right.
I do use the clove oil. I have purchased, and I mentioned this before, the black walnut,
Yes.
wormwood, which get rid of parasites. And if you're eating the foods with the parasites in them, what you think your gums have in it?
Well,
yeah, there you go. There you go. That biome. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then the
bacteria.
other one is the golden seal oil. And what I'm going to do one evening, if I can figure out how to fix my phone so I can do it, just do a video of how I do it, because I do it 3 times a week. I do it at night because it does seem to formulate mucus. I just spit the mucus out, but I don't drink anything. I don't rinse my mouth. Give that the whole night for that treatment to work on those gums. Then I get up in the morning and do my oil treatment. So I'm going to put together a video because I have the long Q-tip sticks, and I'd rather use that because I put each oil on each of those Q-tips, and I do my gums. I rub it on my gums, inside and out, in between the teeth. And need to do that because I think it works.
Yeah, it definitely works. You know, one thing that I noticed, and this is where we have to understand that the cycles of bacteria, remember, anything that eats defecates. So that means even bacteria, virus, even, fungus, all these things that are moving, they actually have a life cycle. So really, those three herbs, everybody should write those 3 herbs down. See those 3 herbs she just mentioned? You got the black walnut, got it? The wormwood and the cloves.
The black
That's it.
walnut has the black walnut has the wormwood in it. Yeah.
Yeah. Black walnut. See, what's happening is it stops the cycle. And it's the life cycle of these parasites. See, some parasites can get knocked down, but they're not gone. So that's why you have to mobilize and then you bind and then pull them out. So things that are binders, of course, when you have a good colon cleanse, parasite cleanse, things like chlorella actually are binders, not to diagnose, treat, kill, prevent disease, just food for the soul. Bentonite clays. Let's not forget the zeolite. Zeolites. See, these are binders. They pull the stuff out of you. So that's also, and then of course the activated charcoal. So these are things that have to be stop the cycle. Usually, here's the sign. Here's the first sign that you know it's really working. After you're taking a parasite formula, you notice you start to get really nauseous. You feel nauseous and sluggish. Yep, because remember, parasites, just like anything, when they're dying, they start to try to lay more eggs. And they also defecate. Okay, so I know it's some nasty stuff to talk about, but it's real stuff. So when they're doing this right into your system again. So that's why it's important not to just have a mobilizer, but you must have a binder at the same time. Got it? So make sure you have both. Okay.
Meet yourself, Jay.
I got him. Yep.
Okay, good.
Got that boy back there cooking and stuff.
All right.
Yeah, that boy working back there. That boy working back there. Yeah.
Okay.
That is really good. And other thing, people, cleanse your tongue, scrape your tongue.
Yeah,
Yes, indeed. Indeed. Please. Please do so.
Tongue scrapers, or if you
Please
don't
do so.
have it, if you have some dental floss, scrape it or use your toothbrush.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
cleanse that tongue.
And the
Yes,
first signs of the biofilm that just grows on the gum under the lining of the gums. That's why the deep cleaning is very necessary. The biofilm, the first thing is, of course, halitosis. That's the smell. So if you got to notice that you got a little smell going on with your breath, that's usually what it is. You may need a deep cleansing, but guess what? What Neitha's saying, a little bit of cloves, the black walnut, that actually helps to break that stuff down. Wormwood, my parasite formula, that's what it is. Here it is right here. If you need it, there it is. Right there. Got all three in it, plus it has garlic bulb and lobelia and a couple of other things like fennel and a lot of things to move the system and to stop the life cycle of parasites. Shut it down. Right. You got to overwhelm it, shut it down. These things are having just a party right now with all this processed foods and things.
Isn't it the truth, man? It makes it so much a mess.
We got a party going on. So thank you, Neitha. Appreciate you.
Welcome.
All right.
All right. Karen, you're up, buddy.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, brother? Karen, what you got, brother?
I know he got a gadget. He got that gadget look in his face today.
He got the gadget.
Hey, no. All right, since Dr. Paul, you came up with the last gadget, I got something for you, but I'm not going to do it tonight because it's a lot of people. I've had it for a couple months now, but
okay,
I got something for you.
Okay, all right.
But mine is real quick. If you see in my backdrop, Evian water.
Hold
I
on,
happened to see that when I was in Daytona Beach at Gordon's Food Service, GFS.
Okay.
Food Service. That comes out to just about $1 a bottle.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That's good, man.
It was on sale. And I said, oh, my gosh. So people always looking for a Crystal Geyser and all. That's another option. Go to Food Service if you have one in Philly or something.
Yes. And I noticed at the bottom they have their natural electrolytes and 7.2 pH.
Right.
That's it. That's what we're looking for. Yeah. That's the French Alps right there. French Alps.
Exactly. So,
and
that's 16.9 ounce bottles. But I have so much Crystal Geyser that next time I go there, I'll check and see if they still have it on sale and
awesome
and grab a case. So
now where was that again? What store was that?
Gordon's Food Service. They supply. It's a big box store, but you don't need a membership. And I just happen to stop in there because I like going in there whenever I ride by. But I was in Daytona Beach, and I said, I was right across or down the street, and I went in, and that's what I saw. So I took the pictures of it.
Awesome.
And I just don't, if they have it, I just don't know if it's still on sale because this was 2 weeks ago.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, brother. That's a good shout. That's a good shout out right there, man. That's a good one. So if you're in the area, that's in Florida though, right? Florida?
Yeah, this was in Florida, but you could Google GFS, GFS.com and see and click on locations and see if they have any in your area. So that's
okay.
Good stuff. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice one right there too. Yes, Evian is very good. Remember spring water, naturally electrolytes. That's what natural electrolytes. I'm glad they're starting to make people aware of that because there's a difference between natural and you have artificially, we say, altered water, that is electrolytes, and that would be the reverse osmosis. So you make sure that you're getting the right one. Thank you, good brother. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, now they have several down here where I am, but it's only if I ride by them. But like I said, I have a bunch of Crystal Geyser that I need to get through.
Yeah.
So
you need to get through it.
Get through.
Yeah, the 16.9 ounce bottle. Because remember, hurricanes down here, so I get prepared early.
Yeah, man. I get that.
There you go.
Yeah, so I just wanted to share that, and that's all I have.
Okay. Well, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, man. That's good information. Good stuff. So I'm gonna look that up. GFS.
Have a good night.
Okay.
Yeah, GFS.com. Gordon's Food Service.
All right, you got it, buddy.
All right.
Teresa, you're up next. Excuse me, Teresa, 813. You're up next. There you
All
go.
right. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Good evening.
This is my third time on, and I've never been able to ask a question. So I got a couple things. So I'm trying to make it brief. My friend Valerie McCrae is one of your followers, Dr. Hopkins, and she visits you, I think, in person. So she's the one that put me onto this Zoom. I'm in Georgia now. I used to live in Philly. So what I wanted to ask now, I'm glad that was it Karam said something about the Evian, because I didn't know we could use that. I've been using Crystal Geyser since 2017. So because I used to follow Dr. Sabi, Alkali. Okay. And I've been listening, I think last week, about the parasite cleanses, which I were just talking about. And could that be the reason that I'm always seem like I need to have a snack? Like even after have eaten dinner, I might snack on something like nuts or I keep things like that, try to do healthy stuff. But I'm always trying to snack, and I go to bed, I'm a night owl. So sometimes it might be 10 o'clock and I'm still finding something to snack on. Seem like I'm never full. So is that part of what parasites cause?
Sometimes it could be sometimes. Usually there's a couple of things you got to look out for. Parasites usually have they usually trigger the cravings, like for like certain types of food or certain things. Because remember, they are sentient, and some say they've even actually done extensive research that they can tap into the bioelectrical fields that are in our bodies. So they kind of communicate with us. So when they want something, they kind of dial it up, like menu, like they dialing up, like ordering a menu, like you got them cookies downstairs.
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
You got some cookies down there. So here we go. I would say to be sure you would do an assessment. I know you're in Georgia now, but with the assessments that we do, we can see if there is blockage in the gut. Usually in the gut, we have these things called villi. Their job is to take the nutrients out of food, bring it into us. But things that we got to stay away from, which is in all the products now, is refined sugar, refined salt, refined oils. But most importantly, there's three things that we talk about here on the program a lot. Things that are thick, creamy, and things that pour slow. See, what happens, it blocks your villi. If it blocks your villi, you can't assimilate. So you got an assimilation issue. Body sends another signal up to the brain called leptins, Leptin, say, hey, we need some more food down here. And then you sitting around going, what else we got around here to eat? So it's sending that signal to let your body know that I'm still hungry, but really it's an assimilation problem. I'm going to tell you, I see the majority of people that I'm having, I would say about 70% of the people that I deal with that come in to an assessment have a blocked gut. So thick, creamy, things that pour slow. So what pours slow? Things like what? Things like syrups. Things like agave, even honeys right now. Some people don't realize that honey can be bad for some people because they're not assimilating. Also, things like heavy sauces, like if you're looking like dressings, like salad dressings that are pasta sauces, Alfredo's, Thousand Islands, the blue cheese. Some of y'all getting hungry, ain't y'all? Y'all getting hungry right now, ain't y'all?
But see, that's a lot of the stuff that when I followed Sabi, we weren't supposed to use nothing white. That means white salt, white sugar, white flour, white rice. And then we're not supposed to have, so agave was one of the items they said to use in place of sugar. And then no black pepper, they said cayenne pepper. So I still follow a lot of that. I don't even use that stuff anymore, but I'm just...
Yeah. Some of the things that you can say, just like you said, when you're doing things, they have been altered. But see, what happens is the only way to be absolutely sure is to be tested. See, a lot of people are doing things, but they're guessing. You don't want to guess. You got to be sure. You got to be spot on. So I'm going to say, just do the best you can to stay away from those things. Usually the gut clears out. If you start to stay away from those thick, and most importantly, things like cheese. Cheese is a big one.
That's the worst.
Do y'all know that the cheese industry, remember I told y'all about the cheese, the rennet is actually genetically modified. So to make cheese, they actually use rennet, which actually is a form of,
okay.
Yep. It comes from the calf or the lamb in its natural state, and it's added to milk, and it curdles the milk and makes it to a block of cheese. But what happens is they came out with Pfizer, which is the pharmaceutical company, came out with a version of a genetically modified rennet. Now, they sold it off to another company, but that other company represents 80 to 90% of all dairy products and all the cheese companies. So now everybody has a gut issue. It's because of the cheese. Got it? So you got to watch the cheese, y'all.
Now let me say one last thing. Now, watermelon I was watching somebody say that they boil watermelon rinds and add it with something else that's supposed to be healthy. But with all of this, with this bacteria going around, I'm afraid to do any of that right now because, I would think that and I'm scared to eat. I stopped eating salads for a few weeks, but I did try to eat one last week and I didn't have any problem. And I ate one, I had lettuce this week, but I get the stalks. I never like anything cut up already. I like to wash, do my own stuff.
Wash it yourself.
Yep.
Yeah. See, here's my problem. My only problem is that we don't know how deep this rabbit hole goes with this lettuce. And I'm going to tell y'all, if they pull back and they find out that it's the wastewater that they're actually treating the organics with, we got a big problem.
Yeah,
we got a big problem.
Sure.
We got a big problem because all of them are doing it. And guess where it's going? When they take the organic, they're using wastewater to actually wash and plant on organic soils and seeds.
That's crazy.
Got it? So now, where do they send those? Into your favorite Whole Foods, Mom's, Trader Joe's, all of them, because it's got the name what? Organic on it. You're thinking like, I thought it was good, but ever since I had it, my stomach is tore up. So this is where we got to get. That's why you got to start taking something like a parasite formula before you eat. Some golden seal, something like that, just for protection, aloe vera gel. So it's already there. 30 minutes before you eat, you should be having something already sitting in the gut waiting. So if anything try to pop off, they're going to get knocked out.
I hear that.
I'm going to make a note of that. Thank you. But when I come visit Philly, I'm going to have to make an appointment when I know I'm coming.
Absolutely. All right. Looking forward to seeing you. All right. Thank you. And welcome through. Welcome to the platform. Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
One other point before you go to Big B. Another point is that remember the cycle of parasites. Remember, when you're moving around like today and moving around active during the day, parasites can't do much while you're moving around. You're too active. It's when your heart rate slows down and you go lay down, and next thing you know, you get in your bed. Next thing you know, all of a sudden you start to itch all over your back. Next thing you know, people have a lot of rectal itching right around that time. That's because parasites are moving into the system. They're going into their cycle. So that's why it's good after your last meal of the day to take a little parasite formula, either the cloves, the black walnut, or the wormwood, and just keep it in the diet. And because when they get going, you're gonna go to sleep. When they wake up and they come out, they're going to have somebody waiting
and they got you big time, didn't they?
They got something waiting for them, All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Teresa. All right, Big Mac, on you, buddy, and then come out.
Hello, everybody.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, Mac? What's happening, brother?
I can't call it, Dr. Paul. How you been, man?
I'm doing good, brother. Good to hear from you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Yeah. Same here. So before I get to my question, I want to give a shout out to Ms. Parks for her encouragement on something. I got my Part 107 remote pilot drone license.
Oh, all right. Go ahead.
Yes. Give him a shout out, y'all. That's a testimony right there.
That's right. See,
with your bad.
Go
ahead now.
All right now.
And I got my first drone.
All right. Beautiful.
Congratulations.
All right.
What you do with it?
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, I started a business. I got an LLC, so
Okay.
I'm doing things with some real estate people, taking videos and stuff like that. So plus construction, measuring their dirt piles and stuff like that. So it's been awesome.
See that? That's what's up, man. Congrats.
You know what? Congrats.
Mac.
Everybody come off mute.
Congrats, Mac. Yes,
come
buddy.
on,
That's what's up.
Come on, Mac.
See?
Congratulations.
That's what's up.
Congratulations.
Hey, Mac. Hey, Mac.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Appreciate it, Miss Parks. Thank you so very much.
Hey, Mac, I just got one thing to say to you.
All right.
You know what that is?
What's
They done started something now.
You already know. You already know.
They started something now. They just don't know.
This is a big ticket item right here.
That's right, brother. They in trouble now, brother.
Yeah. And one last thing for my question too, Dr. Paul. I love my towel, but this 1 gallon Arctic, man, I tell you, it's a game changer.
Okay, show us again. Yeah, there
you
go. Yeah, I like with that little polar bear on it. Yeah. Where'd you get it from?
Arctic. I got it off Walmart. It was like 50 something bucks, but it's 1 gallon. And when I tell you, if you put something cold in here,
it stays cold.
It's going to keep it cold.
That's
man.
That's good.
It's for campers. And so I needed more than the 3 liters every day. And so this right here is that 1 gallon. I love it, man. And I've had it a week and I've already did 4 of them a day.
Oh, wow. Oh, God. That's great, man.
So
you know, I will always tell people.
Or $50?
50.
50 plus dollars.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
See, it's an investment, y'all, because whenever I tell people to get dedicated, if you really want to get dedicated to your water, dedicate yourself to your bottle. Because now with the weather going in and out, some days it's raining, some days it's hot, some days it's cold. You don't know the temperature, and that's going to alter. So make a commitment.
Yeah, man.
Get
yes,
yours.
Sir.
Like I keep mine. I have a couple of the towels that we have. Remember, I got the Zeus. You got the Zeus or the Arctic. I'm gonna grab one of them too, man. I like all of them. I grab them all. And then you can take your water and you can put it in your back seat or wherever it is, and it bang around even if it's hot, it's going to stay the same
cold.
temperature.
Yes, sir, buddy.
Same temperature. So thank you, Mac. Appreciate you, buddy, and congratulations to you.
Appreciate it. Hey, and so my question is, I got a friend, and he has an iodine allergy. He's allergic to iodine, and so he wants to use your green drink, but he's concerned about the purple dose, the kelp, the sea moss, and he's asthmatic, so he's concerned about the wheatgrass. So some of these ingredients in here, he thinks that potentially he could have an allergic reaction. Is there any truth to that, or what?
Sure. Here's where here's what I would suggest that you talk to him about. When we see issues with people saying that they're allergic to certain things, you got to make sure that you're not, when you go to an allergist, that you're not allergic to what they're using that can be sprayed or dyes and things. So when they use these things to test people, they're usually not, it's not the iodine, it's artificial iodines. But natural iodines coming out of the ocean would be the kelp, the chlorella, spirulina, sea moss, all those different ones, which are necessary for thyroid support. That's what makes the hormones and the T3 and the T4 to manage your energy. So the very thing that your people are told they can't have is actually what they really need. But it's been here's the trick thing that's going on that you got to be sure of. Make sure that you're getting the right proper testing on it, because sometimes they're not testing. They're testing people on the denatured iodines, and that's the problem. So when we start to do that, and I've seen several situations where people came back and said, yeah, when I challenged them on that point and they used the regular iodine, it didn't have a problem. I didn't have a reaction. So it's really the chemical aspects of what they're using. Just like they'll test and say, well, you're allergic to berries. Well, it's not the berries. It's the chlorpyrifos that they spraying on the berries.
Right, exactly.
You got me? So I would challenge that point. First, before he tries anything, I would challenge that point with those that are being tested. Ask them if they can make sure and solidify that this is non-genetically modified seeds, and soils. Got it? And with anything that's iodine, that this comes from a natural source, like a kelp, a chlorella, a spirulina, or something like that, if you're being tested. I think that some allergists are. I've been speaking to some of them, and they are waking up to these points, though, because some of the stuff that they're using has been sprayed. It's been compromised. So that's not fair. So the person is not having a reaction to the iodine. They're having a reaction to the stuff that's sprayed on them. Like the peanuts, a lot of children were having a reaction to the spray on the peanuts. Wow, this is crazy. Yep, but that's what you got to make sure you eliminate that factor before you move forward. So that's what I would take on that, because anything natural, it's kind of hard to see something that, in most cases, God has presented us with everything to keep us back in order. It's not too many times I'll see something that's natural, that's undisturbed, that causes a problem. It's a lot of things that are out there, of course, but it's something that usually the elements or the ecosystem around it is actually out of balance, or they captured it out of its normal balance. So keep that in mind. I would share that with them. Okay.
Okay. Will do.
Also, Matt, can I just want to throw in? I'm allergic to the iodine. I can't take the contrast for MRIs and things like that, but I do take the green drink, and I have no issues whatsoever.
Perfect example right there. Right, perfect example. So there's a lot of things that you just have to just back up, because the very thing he may need is in greens. That's the whole point of the imbalance. But again, they'll have us not taking the very thing we need, but it's the variation. That's the same thing with salt too. You remember I told you about salt? They tell you to stay away from the salt. You got high blood pressure, Big B, stay off that salt.
Stay off the salt.
Wait a minute.
Man.
They called me
but you got salt in you.
Lord said, I'm the salt of the
We're the
earth.
salt of the earth now.
Salt of the earth, and I can't have no salt. Somebody lying. So it's the refining of the salt.
Yes,
got it?
Exactly.
This is what they're doing. It's the industrialization of it. So I would just back up that if you can with him and share that with him. Okay.
All right, we'll do. Thank you so very much.
All right,
thank you, guys, buddy. Appreciate you, buddy. All right.
Kamara, you're next.
Yes, I'm going to be quick. Hexane free.
Yep. Hexane. Yep.
Okay. What's the power behind that? This is the castor oil I use, and I remember learning hexane free. So what is it when it doesn't have that?
Right. Well, the whole point is you don't want hexane. Okay. That's the actual. That's what they use as a detergent for some of the seed oils. That's why the seed oils got all the bad rap, because it's like a chemical residue that it leaves, and that actually can cause a lot of problems. So you don't want any hexane. That's why you want to see hexane free. So you'll see castor oil with hexane free, or you'll see single source, sometimes olive oils, or avocados, or different types of oils that are, non-hexane, or they'll say single source, things like that. So that's what you look for. But yeah, hexane can be, specifically it should be labeled something like hexane free. Okay. Preferably cold press. Got it? First cold press. Okay. Is that what it says on there? Okay,
cold
good.
Press, hexane free, organic. It's the brand is Aura Cassia.
Yeah.
And it comes in a brown bottle.
Yeah, because you remember what hexane also does. It's actually, they use it because it's a detergent. It keeps it clean. But the problem is it can actually destroy nutrients.
Gotcha.
And that's the problem. So remember, we don't want anything to destroy our system. That's why we do what? First cold press. Or expeller press. So the concept of first cold means I'm going to press these avocados or these olives. I'm going to do it one time, slow and cold. Because if I can speed up my press, and I increase the press speed, and I can get it done faster, but I'm pricking up by speeding up the press, heat dissipates minerals. Now I'm losing my nutrients. So that's the difference. So if you do that, or if you do something like expeller, it's a twisting press. That's the difference. So either one, hexane free, single source. That's what we look for.
So the other thing is, when I was in crisis, of course, I was put on a statin. It's done what it's supposed to do. And I know there's a lot of natural things already that exist that can do the same thing. So I want to wean myself
don't you all put me on the news for this. I want to wean off the statin. Should I disguise my face? And is that something safe to do, or should I do that under the doctor's care?
Well, you always have to just make sure you know your numbers, okay? Know your numbers, checking your blood pressure every day. First things you want to look for is going to be any signs of high levels of cholesterol is going to show in your pressure first. Usually when the heart is overworking, usually I'm seeing on my side, because when I do the RM3A, I can see in the pulse. I can even read I can look at a blood pressure and tell you exactly. Right on. Somebody go. Someone mute. Come on, mute.
iPhone, mute, please.
Mute.
There you go. Thank you.
Okay, I got him. Yeah. Okay, so what you're trying to do is you want to make sure that no matter what you do, just stay on top of the statins. It's the liver. Remember, it's the liver. It's always going to be a liver issue. That's the one thing they're starting to wake up with. And it's interesting. I'm hearing more cardiologists start talking about the liver now, which is interesting because that was the beginning. That was it all. It's the processes that we go through. So just do the best you can. I would start to check that lower number. So 50 on the resting state, 50 to 69 usually is the resting state. Active is 70 on up. Usually that's when I'm seeing numbers.
You're talking about blood pressure. Okay.
Blood pressure, but I'm looking at the pulse.
Okay.
See, I believe that people forget about the pulse and the pulse pressure, but that's very, very important when it comes to statins and understanding cholesterol. That's one of the added pieces, along with knowing your ratio, like Nathan tells us all the time about.
Right.
So you got to know all of those factors, but at the same time, just check your pressure, okay?
And I don't want to overwhelm you. I know my situation is complex, and someone else probably needs to jump in.
No, you're fine.
Because I have the lipoprotein A, and that's what complicates the matter. It's not even the normal HDL and LDL. It's that lipoprotein little a. It's running in the background. It's a little complicated.
Yeah, and I say let's talk a little bit in depth with that, so I can give you the spin on what still this comes back to a liver issue. See, they're missing some things when it comes to lipoproteins also. So just there's another imbalance going on. So we'll look at it. Just give me a call and we'll go over it, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you, everybody.
All right.
Okay, come on.
Still look at that ratio, like you said, Dr. Paul.
Yeah.
Still look at that ratio, because they don't talk about the lipoprotein too much at all.
There's
not much information out there about that.
No.
Yep, that's right. They're not looking at.
It only shows up on a specific test.
Yep. And with that, there was something else about that I wanted to share with y'all. I'll see if I can pull it up. Maybe I'll have to bring it next week. But there's a clotting number that you can do a testing on. Now, have you done, and this is just one more point, and this is because I think it's important that we cover this, Kamara. What was it? There's two tests that sometimes come up. Did you ever do the D-dimer test?
D-dimer? No, it's the first I'm hearing of that.
Okay, so the D-dimer, it's called D-dimer, D-dimer, and that tests for the protein residue. Okay, and they call it microclotting. Okay, so that's for things like DVT, troponin, and also myocarditis. That's when people were testing the D-dimer, was when people were having and susceptible that they were injured by vax, by things like that. So they were taking the D-dimer. Okay, so that's one of the tests that they were doing. I would definitely, you can ask your doctor to do a lab on that, but that may be some of the things that you can do, okay? Because these are things that they're not talking about. They're not talking about these things. The myocarditis is something that is happening to a lot of young folks.
Right.
So the clotting, the microclotting, this one will show you what levels that you can be on. So high levels release into the blood. And that's where we want to make sure we can get at least a number for you. Okay.
Right.
So D-dimer, that's what it's called. D-dimer.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. All right, Stephanie, you're up next, and then Audrey Cover. Stephanie.
All right. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
What's up, Stephanie?
Everything.
Sister Stephanie, how you doing?
I'm good. It's good.
Dancing.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. I have 3 questions.
Okay.
And the first one is a Nature Made CoQ10 a good brand for that?
Nature Made. Do you have? Well, you're not on visual today, right?
Nature Made is the one that's found in CVS. It's in Walmart.
Nah,
it's in those stores.
Nah, don't mess with that one. Don't mess with that one. Nope.
No, that was for someone. I'm always getting questions from people.
Too many fillers.
Yeah. See, they're pharmaceutical grade, and they really are. They don't have the commitment to be, we say make sure they made the commitment to be organic, and you just got to watch them. There's a lot of things in there.
Okay.
So I would say no on that one.
Mm-hmm. I've heard online a number of people say that they use the black tar, Dr. Christopher's black tar, for swelling in their leg. I wasn't sure if it was swelling in their legs or topical for something else.
Okay, so you're talking about the Dr. Christopher's black ointment?
Yes.
Yeah. The black ointment is their variation, Dr. Christopher's variation. You remember back in the day, they used to have when they put the oh my goodness, you remember they put these, it's actually a draw. They call it a draw. Okay. And what it does is the black ointments draw the toxins and poisons out of the body. That's all it does. It's out of the skin. So when you're taking a detox, that's what pulls for skin issues. So the black ointment, that's what it's good for. Yep. Matter of fact, Dr. Christopher's.
Are you trying to say salve?
Was that like tar soap or tar salve or something? Had that in there?
Ointment.
No, that was black. It was the lighter version of black salve. You remember black salve? Remember black salve?
That's what you were looking for.
Yeah, black salve was a little bit. Back in the day, you could get black salve at the corner store. You go to the corner market, go in, it came in a little shoe. You know how they used to put
the commercials on WDAS.
Yeah. Wow. That's a history point. That's a history point right there. So black salve used to come in small containers because that was really our real drugstores were pharmacies. Yeah. Real pharmacies were herbal stores. That's a whole nother story there, y'all.
In a flat tin can.
Right. So what happens is that, people, as we lost the knowledge base for that, people forgot how to use it. So you can't use black salve too strong. You can't use it generously on your body. It's just a dab, because it actually starts to tear down tissue and it'll go right for the cancer. This is cancer scavenger. It goes right after it. So literally it bores a hole into your skin. But people were throwing it on like they were throwing on lotion. And then the government said, look, we got to shut this down. So now Dr. Christopher has a version, which is a lighter version, which has a different version that actually is black ointment, not as strong, okay? But it is very effective, okay? So black ointment.
I have it right here.
Yep, there you go. There you go. Very, very, it has the activated, it's the pine tar, it's activated charcoal. It also has poke root in here. Y'all know about poke root? Anybody know about poke root in here?
Poke salad.
Poke salad. I knew somebody was going to say poke salad. I knew it. Poke salad. And we saying poke, P-O-K-E, not pork salad. All right?
Poke.
Poke. So poke, you probably say the poke root. What is the poke root? Well, poke root probably is growing right in your backyard right now. Yeah. It's that weed that grows up and it sort of goes all around the house. Sometimes it just kind of goes straight up, has like a little, like a rainbowish kind of look of color on the leaves. Well, that right there is a poison root. It's a poison plant if you don't do it right. So only certain people know how to make poke salad. So that was the thing.
Poke salad.
Poke salad. That's right. Salad. So it's very good for attaching and dealing with, we know as traditional herbalists, use for things like cancer. This was a treatment for that was traditionally used for going after cancer and things like that because it's a scavenger. So poke root, chaparral is good. Also plantain is in there, chickweed. And golden seal is in there also. So it's a lot of good stuff.
You just had to get that poke. You had to get that poke before those berries came on there.
You always that? Yeah, the berries. That's
Those
right. You
red
got
berries.
see.
Yeah.
That sounds like somebody know what they talking about. The salad right there.
That's Yvonne. I know
That's
I know
Yvonne.
Yvonne
That's
by
right.
talking that stuff. I know. Go ahead,
you
Yvonne.
got to get it young. You got to get it young. If it gets mature, yeah, it's gonna be really toxic. It's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be very dense. Yeah, that's right.
And the other thing is, Dr. Nita mentioned that she uses the castor oil and clove oil, or is it clove oil and black walnut on the gums? And I want to know if that's good for a person with receding gums.
Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
Yes.
I use the castor oil, clove. No, not castor oil. I use the clove oil, the black walnut with the wormwood, and the golden seal oil.
That's your formula. The 4 right there. Those are the family's
I
4
use
right
the
there.
black ointment right now. I'm using it every night right now to get rid of this. I had some folliculitis is on my arm, wherein a hair got the follicle got infected, and I picked with it, messed with it until it left a mark. So I'm using the black ointment, and the mark is slowly decreasing.
Also, black ointment is good for skin tags too. It'll pull a skin tag right off of you.
Really?
Or moles. Yeah, moles and skin tags. If you put enough on it, eventually it'll just drop right off. Yeah.
Can you use that ointment, that Christopher's ointment, on your feet for like gout? Because you said
yes. Yep. See, they put the comfrey and they put it in a beeswax, which means that it's real acceptable. So it really absorbs into the area of the skin, the derma. And then, of course, comfrey is just good for hair, skin, and nails. So it goes a little bit in your hair too.
Yeah, you can get the comfrey oil. That it'll be easier to apply that way.
Yep. So some good stuff there. All right, Stephanie.
Yeah, and I want to share one other thing. I forgot to, but I guess I'll share this. This summer I was dancing at a celebration for a lot of dignitaries were there. Let me just say that. And what I found out later was that the dance that I was doing.
I'm still on.
Okay.
Can you hear somebody?
Yeah, go ahead. No, go ahead. Go
ahead.
ahead.
Sorry. I'll see if I can grab them.
Dance that I was doing was actually taken back to one of our African countries and put on a 40-foot screen in the public at the bus stops.
Oh,
so, I'm dancing on a 40-foot digital screen, and I said, "Oh my goodness!" And so it's actually I was doing a dance. It's not a usual dance that I do, but it's a dance that I was doing to a real hit song that's been all over Instagram and YouTube. Was a special request. But I'd love to show it when I get a clean copy made of it. Hopefully I won't get flagged. But
yeah, you better send that video over here.
I'll send it to you for you question first.
yes, absolutely. Congratulations, Big B. I think that's
indeed.
stealth.
Another stealth.
No stealth testimony. Let's give her a hand.
Stephanie just laying in the cut. She was laying in the cut on that.
That's a stealth testimony right there.
All right, Stephanie.
All right, thank you so much, Stephanie. Okay.
All right, Audrey, you are the last one. 906. Audrey, cover.
I have one.
Okay, you got it. I got it. No problem.
Okay, very fast. What should someone take for high cholesterol?
Yeah,
family member asked.
Yeah, that's we got like all the above. Anything? Remember the liver. You just got to go back to that liver. Each person is going to have something different. So I usually go with someone's assessment first, and therefore I can determine what's best for them. Like for example, let me give you an example. I think this will make it clear. Say for instance, I'm looking at the numbers and their cholesterol is plaquing. They're plaquing really bad. You can see it on the numbers. Pulse is high. Heart's overworking. Then I'm looking at their liver and I'm seeing bilirubin. I'm also seeing a lot of other things that are signs of congestion in their liver. So what do we look at? I'm looking at an herb that would do multiple things for that person. So when through the assessment, you can say, okay, well, what herb actually deals with the liver, the kidneys, circulation, and also deals with, lymphatic to move the system. That would be like a dandelion root. So, see, dandelion.
Right.
So, and then if you're saying, well, I need something that's going to be not as aggressive. See, you got to know the characteristics of these herbs. They're like personalities, if you can look at it that way.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The herb has a personality. So you got to fit the right one for the person based on what they're going through. But I'm going to tell you, I attack people's food choices and remind them of their food choices before anything. Because even if you give them the right answer and give them the right herb that's traditionally used, guess what happens? They go back off of it and they're eating the wrong thing. So it's always going to be the food. I think if
right.
Yeah.
Well, this person, I have them on Crystal Geyser.
Mm-hmm.
They've been ordering your green drink.
Okay.
So they're taking that. They are religious on their red onion tea.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So then this will be the next piece of the puzzle.
Okay.
They live in another state. So I told them if they ever come through Pennsylvania, they gotta make an appointment. But so
absolutely. Yeah, to be sure, that's why it's very important to be assessed, before anything. And if they're doing the red onion tea, that's a good start. Staying off the thick, creamy things, poured slow, refined sugar, salt, all those things that are refined products.
Yes, I told them that, and because we had spoken about their needs before, all the heavy meats to get off that, all that kind of stuff. And they did say sweets, they were letting it go, and all dairy.
Cooking oils.
They came back to me to say eggs are not dairy.
That is
correct.
Correct. So if the egg situation, you just have to be, they put it in the category of dairy, but really, of course, that's the interpretation. Really, it's really if you talk about cholesterol, it's what they're cooking it in, with the eggs. The eggs is usually going to be a cholesterol issue. It's what they're cooking it in. Vegetable oils, some kind of corn oil, vegetable oil, peanut oil, some kind of oil they're using is wrong.
Okay.
So you gotta, that's why I sit down. It always takes a conversation to help them out. To help them out with that. Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Appreciate you.
You had mentioned a word earlier, and I just made me think. You mentioned, because thinking you were talking to Kamara, and you mentioned myocarditis. I put in the chat what that is, and I broke it down because I do medical terminology. I know, so and sometimes I teach it to others, so just so they know, and I broke it down so they know what that is. You're welcome.
Bless your heart. Okay.
And remember, that was the number one cause for the spike proteins that was damaging the endothelial line, the inflammation. So yes, you got it, and that's why that test. Make sure you get that test done, or ask your doctor about the D-dimer. That's what it's called.
Okay. Prophet, before Joan popped up, but Joan, one thing I want to say before you come in, guys, the piece that Dr. Burton and Neetha and Dr. My brain just went off. Anyway, the piece I always send that out. I'm sorry.
Clarendon.
Yeah, Clarendon. That's right. It comes out. It's a part of the chat every week.
Yeah.
It's in there, so no matter where you get, and you can always download it. You can watch it, but you can download it and you can send it to someone else. So just keep that in mind. It's always in every chat that I put out each week.
Soon with the digestive system.
Okay.
Taking a little time.
So that puts me on notice. Okay, Dr. Clarendon.
Yes.
All right, Joan, and then I'm sorry. Yeah. Let's do Joan, and then we'll come back to you, Prophet, and then we'll be out.
Almost done.
Thank you. Dr. Paul, I have a nephew who had 2 heart attacks and a stroke, and he's doing pretty good. And he asked me about the testosterone herb or medication to build up his muscles and bones because he works out. And I said, you got to check with your doctor to make sure that you can take that.
Yeah, because
So,
he had two
two
heart
heart
attacks
attacks
and two
and a
strokes,
stroke.
and
And
he
he's
said
walking around, talking,
Wow, he's
doing good,
fortunate.
but he's
Bless.
watching what he's eating,
okay,
and he does his bodybuilding. And
okay,
he doesn't
okay,
talk real fast because of the stroke, but you can
okay,
understand everything he says,
yeah.
and he's following up with his doctor. But I said, wait, I mean, Dwell, you have to ask your doctor if you can use that medication or whatever it is, the herb, whatever,
Yeah,
testosterone.
you got to be careful. See, here's what I'm saying. Whenever I have someone that comes in that's doing a lot of weightlifting or things, and they're using a lot of bodybuilding proteins and things like that, specifically things like creatine. Okay, creatine and a lot of different ones. You got to be careful. See, what's happening is they're not teaching people that you have to build the heart muscle. Got it?
Yes,
So when
yes.
you build muscle, you're putting extra weight on the heart. So they'll tell you, okay, well, you're having little palpitations or arrhythmias. Get on the treadmill. Treadmill's not going to make the heart stronger. Nutrients makes the heart stronger. Got it? And that means that's like you taking your car, putting it on the treadmill, thinking that it's going to make your engine better. It's not going to make your engine better in your
Right.
car. It's what you put in the engine, right? So this is what a lot of players, a lot of weightlifters, and I can speak from this because there was a time that I was lifting heavy weights and I had to back off of it because it scared me. Before I became a natural holistic doctor, I was lifting heavy weights with a weightlifting crew of guys that I used to get with, and I used to lift heavy. And then it affected me to my heart was like I could feel my heart shaking in my body. And I didn't know what it was. I was really I was big. It was one time I was pretty big, and my chest and my arms and everything. And I remember here's when I knew I had to stop. I laid down on the bed, and as I'm laying in the bed, I could feel my heart shaking the bed like this.
Yeah,
Oh my.
Oh yeah, it was really over and in my heart rate. So I went to at that time I wasn't a holistic doctor, so I went to a regular, primary, and he says you got to get on the treadmill, and I'm like, oh, you ain't gotta worry about the treadmill. I'm gonna stop lifting. That was what I stopped doing, and that's when the weight came down. But here's the problem: what I did not know that I know now is that your heart is a muscle. Got
Yeah,
it?
it
So
is.
when you
Amen.
if you're a person that's like maybe like say for instance, if he's a guy, he may be like a weight of like a 175 or 180, right? Normally,
Yeah.
he puts on about 5 or 10 pounds now of muscle. Now the heart is saying, wait a minute, I'm only pumping for that 175 guy. Where does this extra weight come on? Now I'm struggling. Now he's shortness of breath and all that other things puts extra weight on the heart. Heart causes endothelial disruptions. Start to now seeing cholesterol rising. And definitely they're eating a lot of meat. A lot of bodybuilders eat a lot of steaks and things like that. So you just got to, it's a way to do it, but you got to be very careful about dietary. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of bodybuilders that are literally falling out and they're just falling down and dropping dead. I mean, that's really what's happening. It's very real. It's very real. Y'all know I'm going to tell y'all the truth. So you got to start to get them in and tell them, hey, you got to slow down, get your water right. A lot of them are seriously dehydrated.
Amen. So very
Drinking a lot of the wrong waters. So you got to help them. Please give them my number. I'll be glad to talk to them. Okay.
And drink those energy drinks. Those are dangerous.
Yeah,
yes, indeed.
All that stuff.
That's like death in a bottle. Most
all
of those
that
things
stuff
are.
is pulling the moisture out of your
It's
body.
in your body.
It's pulling
Yeah.
the life out of
Drinks
your
the
body.
Gatorade.
Oh Lord, that's
one of the worst.
Oh, that's the worst. Did y'all hear the latest on Gatorade?
No. What?
I don't know if y'all want to hear this. All right, you might want to share this with them. This will get them off the Gatorade. There are actually videos that are showing people throwing, the Gatorade on the street, like on the pavement, and they're lighting it.
Yeah,
it actually is flammable.
It burns.
It's flammable. Yeah, Kamara, that's right. It is flammable. Yes, Gatorade is flammable.
Yeah,
all you gotta do is go to YouTube and punch in Gatorade on fire. That's
Oh my.
Lord have mercy. My.
Absolutely. Guy going in there. He actually caught this one guy catches these children coming outside of a convenience store, and he says, "Hey man, put that down, man. Take that back in there. Go get your money back." He said, "What do you mean?" He said, "That stuff is he called it gasoline." He said, "Just that's gasoline." He says, "What do you mean?"
My.
He laid it and put it right. He said, "Pour it out there." So the young man took the Gatorade and threw it on the ground, and then he lit it right behind him. And that thing went up like this. Woo! He said,
Oh wow!
Oh my goodness!
My.
Yeah, leave that stuff alone. Leave that stuff alone. Leave that stuff alone.
Yeah,
Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
Electrolyte beverage.
Yes, thank you.
It's bromelated oil and ester.
Yeah, something's flammable in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's flammable.
Wow.
Something's in there.
It's flammable.
You can make your own electrolyte beverage.
Yep, called,
Okay.
Yep.
All right,
What's the
Prophetess.
combination?
All
For the
right.
ingredient.
It's on you, Prophetess. We're 9:18. We don't want to get beat in the head, so get to
Okay.
it.
Quick, because I don't want you on here after 9 o'clock.
That's right. Y'all going past my bedtime. That's past my bedtime.
Because we've been a little bit late coming on, I've not been saying much, but quickly for the vitamin D2 and the vitamin D3 protocol.
Yes.
Now we have toddlers at 6 and under, so that means that an 8-year-old can take the same formula that we are taking.
It's
as
all
an
food.
adult.
It's all food. Yeah, it's all food. And remember, I would check, of course, with the doctor of the pediatrician that you're dealing with, of course, to make sure everything's cool. There's no other things going on with the child, but definitely these are natural forms that we use. They're natural. Drops are best for the children because they're just 5,000 per drop is the Blue Bonnet. That's the brand. It's called Blue Bonnet.
Blue Bonnet. Okay.
Blue Bonnet. That's the best one that I recommend because it's 5,000 per drop. But under the tongue, boom, they're gone. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. That answers that question. I had a parent that was a little concerned, so I just wanted to make sure I got that question. And
always have them check with the pediatrician first because you make sure there's no other underlying issues going on with the child's health. Always be assessed first. Yep.
Okay.
All right.
That's it.
Okay. That's it, buddy.
Right.
We're at that point.
I have a quick question, Bill, right quick.
No. Okay, go ahead. I'll mess with you, Brian.
I'm looking at my castor oil bottle. It does say hexane free, but I looked at this warning and it's saying we know it's this one external use only, and it said avoid contact with eyes. Now I've been rubbing this castor oil on my eyelids. Is that safe?
Yeah, you're gonna have some that say that. You best want to get the ones that says that's for external use. I'm going to tell you that that's just because they know that it has the ricinoleic acid, which actually penetrates derma. So it's always going to be a layman's warning on there or something like that, just to let you know that what you're doing it for. But I would say most of them are all going to say that they're going to have for external use on it. Yep. So, but I mean, technically, you are. You're putting external, right?
Yeah.
You put it on your eyelids.
Right on my eyelids, or
You got
either
it.
like you say, your belly or your belly button or something like that.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Oh,
So you're good. You're all good. All right.
Thanks.
All right, Big B. We're gonna wrap it up, and
got it, buddy.
We want folks to be a part of the family tree. Let them know how they can actually help us with this mission going forward, and how they can also get a transcript of tonight's program. All right.
You got it. Hey guys, I want to remind you, please, there are a lot of folks who have been putting their email addresses in the chat. Don't do that because I may not see it. There's a whole lot of stuff, and I miss it. So you got to please make sure you send me the chat, the request to an email. Here we go. To get a copy of tonight's chat, okay, you got to send me an email to mechavideo@gmail.com. Again, mechavideo@gmail.com. Now, to support the family tree, you want to use my Cash App. That's $BILMORGAN, $BILMORGAN. And if you support through Zelle, that's your bank. That ID number is mechavideo@comcast.net. Again, mechavideo@comcast.net. And finally, we got our P.O. Box right here in Mullica Hill, New Jersey. That's Bill Morgan, P.O. Box 191, Mullica Hill, New Jersey, 08062. Again, Bill Morgan, P.O. Box 191, Mullica Hill, New Jersey, 08062. Bring your friends, bring your enemies, bring your friends back. Tracy, Dr. Paul, don't get my mouth on.
All right, everybody. Did you learn anything tonight, y'all? Put your hands together. Come on. Put your hands together if you learned anything. We say ultimately we don't charge you with anything but really the truth.
Yes, sir.
The only mission is for you to go tell somebody. Share this information. We want to give a shout out for AKA Fingers.
Yes, sir. Keep us on target.
Yeah. She keep cracking the whip over there. She was light on us tonight, Big B.
Yes, man. You know, right?
Yep. And of course, we want to give our host with the most, Big B, Bill 1L Morgan.
Yes, sir. Loving it. Taking care of the family, buddy. Yes, sir.
That's right, man. Thank y'all so much. We want to say, share this information, and not only that, but when you're placing this stuff, take notes and keep these notes where you can actually share with your family. Because some of the notes, I know we get into it a little bit and it gets in a little deep, and sometimes you get it misconstrued with little things. But if you write it down, you got no problem with it.
That's exactly right.
So God bless y'all. May God keep y'all. And remember, if you're breathing, you got a shot. All right. Good night. Good night. Come on, tap. Tap.
Come on.
Come on, tap it out before we go.
Marcy's got it going on. Get it, Marcy.
Tap. Come on, Marcy. All right, Marcy, come on. Tap.
All right, Lisa's getting us happening.
Little T-gong.
Correct, keep that.
Come on, under the arm.
Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Tap, and right when you get in the inside, tap right here.
Right
in here in that joint there. If you cup it right there, that's actually your heart right there. You actually wake up the heart right there. Hey, Jay, I like that hat, bro.
That's all right.
I like that hat,
Jay gonna fly on us, man.
All right. All right. Tap. Shout out to our Facebook fam over there. Thank y'all for tuning in. It's a pleasure. Tap. All right. Tap. All right. Tap. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Left and the right side. You got on the left side. What's on your left side? What's on your left side?
What's not on my right is on my left.
Yeah. Good to know. Just good to know. What's on the right side? Yeah, the liver. Come on.
Yep.
All right. Gallbladder on that side, right?
Yep.
All right, take your fist like this. Take like that. And I want you to put it in your back right here. Each one go in the back and just rub them up and down like that. That's a kidney massage right there. See right there? That's the kidney massage. You feel that? And breathe. And breathe.
Yes, sir, buddy.
And breathe.
All right.
You should sound like that.
Yep. Eve Carter.
Yeah, there you go.
Joy Dixon. Lisa Madison.
Shake it out. That ain't right. That's right. Y'all been sitting there for a long time. So take your right hand and grab your left ear.
Right?
Your right hand, left ear, and pull your head over to your right.
Yep.
That's right.
That's Cooper.
Some of y'all, it's the other right. Yep, that's right.
Veronica.
And release. Same thing on the other side.
Michelle.
Take it on that
Sylvester.
side. All right. Left hand on the right ear and bring it over slow. And stretch. And breathe. Breathe. And stretch. And breathe. Good.
Yep.
And breathe. And release. Good. And shake it out. Take it out. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. Oh, I heard somebody coughing. Breathe in. Breathe. Somebody coughing over there. Take a breathe in. Breathe in. Somebody coughing. Breathe out. You ain't smoking over there, are you?
No, that was me. I'm guilty.
And breathe out. Good.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, last one. Come on, we're going to get a little energy right here. Just a little qigong.
Yeah.
Clap and rub.
Yep.
Clap. And rub. Got it. Clap and rub. All right, one more clap. Now, remember, this is called the energy bath, right? Just in case y'all didn't take one today, you're about to get one right now, all right? All right. Clap. And then rub it on down. Don't touch yourself. I know you don't want to touch yourself. I know you want to touch yourself. Don't touch yourself. Just go scan the body. We're grounding your charge. Put it in areas when you have joint, ligaments, knee problems. Take this energy right here.
Yeah.
You're transferring it. You might have you say, put it on your children too.
Yes,
you
yeah.
Know, big say, stop acting so crazy. How about that? One more. Clap. And hold. You got it like this. Move the top one, keep the bottom one still. If you go like that, you can feel a little energy. Feels like the middle of your palm sort of pulsing. That's your energy. How about that? That's your chi. That's your ball of energy. Now with blessings, God bless y'all. May God keep y'all. Bless yourself. Keep on doing what you're doing, y'all. God bless y'all, and thank you for tuning in to the
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Have a good night now. God bless everybody.
Who can dance? Who can dance out there? Come on, Marcy. Come on, Marcy.
Come on, good night.
Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy.
Go, Marcy. Come on, do the Egyptian.
Get Marcy.
Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. Go ahead, Marcy. Go ahead, Marcy.
There you go.
There you go, Marcy.
Hug yourself.
There you go. Hug yourself. Hug yourself. Hug yourself. Hug yourself. Hug yourself. Oh, she's doing the snake, man. I did that one in a long time, man. Snake. Don't snake. Don't snake. You got everybody. All right. All right. There you go, Marcy. I got you this week. I'm keeping up with you this week. I got you. I got you. Go, Marcy. Go, Marcy. This is my favorite part of the program right here. This is my favorite part of the program right here. I get y'all dancing, boy. Y'all something. All right. All right. Let's see. Who else can jam over here?
Nobody but the blur. We got the blur. Is the blur on?
Go, Joan.
Get it, Joan.
Go, Joan.
Get it, Joan.
Go, Joan. Go, Joan.
I heard that. I heard that. Now y'all
All right, there you go, Joan. Go, Joan. Go, Joan.
I heard that.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Take it on down now.
All right.
Go, Mac. Go, Mac.
Get it, Mac. Get it, Mac. Get it, Mac.
Go break it down. Go, Mac.
Get it, Mac.
Go, Mac. Go get it, Mac. Go get it, Mac. Go get it, Mac. Go, Mac. Go, Mac. Go, Mac. Go, Mac.
I heard that.
There you go. All right.
Good night, y'all. Boogie on.
Good night.
Keep it moving.
All right, keep it moving. That's right. All right. Who else is in here? All right. Who else is in here? Who is in there? Is that Frida in here? Hey, Frida. Go, Frida. Come on, Frida. Throw your hands up, Frida. Come on, Frida. Throw the hands up, Frida. There you go, Frida. Go ahead.
I can just comb my hair. I'm comb my hair.
We ain't looking at no hair now. Go ahead, Frida. All right, who else we got in here? Go, Jay. Here you go, Big B.
Jay is the blur. Go, Jay the blur.
Go, Jay. He got the glasses on.
Yeah, right.
Go, Jay.
Yep. Oh.
He is moving, boy. Go ahead, Jay. Go, Jay. With the hat. You got the hat on and everything. Go, Jay. Too cool. He's too cool today. Yeah. Go, Jay. All right. All right, Lisa. Come on. Go, Lisa. 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 That's right. There you go, girl. There you go. She got the ball. There she go. That's right. There she go. 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 Go ahead. She going front. She going to the front. She ain't going to the back. Go front, go front to the back. All right. Go, Kamara. Go, Kamara. Go, Kamara. Go, Kamara. Go, Kamara. Go, Kamara. Come on, Kamara. Go, Kamara. Go, Kamara. Go, Kamara. She jamming, Big B. Look at that. Go ahead. Go, Kamara. Go, Kamara. Go, Kamara. Go, Kamara. There you go. There you go. To the left. To the left. To the right. To the right. To the left. To the left. To the right. To the right.
Too much fun.
All right.
That's right.
All right, Big B, you want to end this up out here. All right. Go ahead, Stephanie. Go ahead, Stephanie. I see you jumped in there.
Go, Stephanie.
Go, Stephanie. Go, Stephanie. Go, Stephanie. You know she had to do it. Go, Stephanie. Go, Stephanie. Go, Stephanie. Go, Stephanie. There you go. There you go. Hey, there you go. See, they got real dancers get up and dance.
Let the dancers get back.
Real dancers get up and dance. They don't sit in chairs. There you go. There you go. There you go. All right. All right, Big B. You want to end us up, Big B? All right, tell us, Big B. Go, 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 Big. Go, Big. Go, Big. That's some new ones. He got some new moves on us, y'all. He put some new moves on us. He been working all week on these moves now. Come on now. Come on.
Got a patent too, boy.
Can't keep up with him. Can't keep up with him.
Body moves.
There you go. Yeah, we wasn't ready. He was waiting all night for this one, y'all. That's what he was waiting for. Go ahead. 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 All right. God bless y'all so much. I love y'all.
Yo, man.
We say, continue to keep on it. Big B, where are we going to be this weekend?
Yes, sir. As always, that's B 96.1 FM 900 AM Black Talk Media WRD Radio right here in Philadelphia.
All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I want to give a count on down.
All right.
We're going to end the program. All right. 10.
I heard now.
9.
Talk to me now.
8.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, nah.
6.
Come on, y'all.
5.
Come on back.
4.
Come on, y'all.
3.
Okay, now.
2.
All right,
and
now.
1. God bless y'all. Make y'all keep y'all. See you next week on the Family Cruise.
All right.
Everybody be well. All right.
Peace out.
All right.
Go down.
Go down. Go down.
That's the walking effect. That's the walking effect.
Right.
Keep it moving. Y'all take care tonight.
It's hard to get off here.
All right, love y'all. Love.
Good night.
Peace.
Good night.
And hair grease. Thank you, Big B. Appreciate you, buddy. All right, we'll see y'all. See y'all later. Take care.